Let's talk about whatnot.
Why?
Why not? I'm like actually sick. Okay. Whatnot is basically it's a live streaming app.
Okay.
You ever seen those TikTok lives that people just sell stuff?
Yes.
They're like always live selling. Oh guys, we got 3 more products of these. Use this discount
Right
code. Okay,
now.
new product, and then it's always like a stressful timer counting down. Blah blah blah. Whatnot is basically that on steroids.
So it's a product selling live stream service.
Yes,
Okay.
and people sell anything and everything from like rare sneakers to like used designer to like handmade stuff. Blah blah blah.
Is
Blah,
it
blah,
like
blah.
a Facebook marketplace but live?
Yes, but they do a system where it's the highest bidder. So it's
Mm.
really fun where like if you were to open the app and you like scroll through it, it's just a bunch of live streams, right?
Yeah.
You go on this one that guy's selling like some Nike Jordan ones, blah blah blah. He puts the thing on camera,
Yeah.
and then there's like a 30-second countdown,
Okay.
and then when it starts, everybody starts bidding, and then when the timer ends, it goes to the highest bidder.
But what happens if no one bids? Then you just sold your sneaker for absurdly cheap.
If just one person bids and it's really low,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure they have like minimums.
It's kind of cool.
They could just like not send it as
I
well.
might actually download this.
Yeah, no, it's
Could find
really
some
cool.
pretty cool stuff.
And
What
so,
happens is like, thanks for them, and then you just into the live stream, you just don't get the sneakers.
guys, can you hear me, guys?
All right, we'll restart tomorrow.
Yeah. But no, this has been an app on the rise for like the last 2-3 years. It is now bigger than ever. It's more viral than ever, especially with the whole TikTok ban situation. That feels like it's ages ago, huh?
Yeah, it does.
TikTok.
When did TikTok get banned? Like this year?
Like a month ago. It was like
It
February,
feels like last year type shit.
January 19th, I think.
Felt like 2024 was the year where it
Yeah.
was like, goodbye.
With the TikTok ban, the day it got banned, Whatnot actually had a whole page on a newspaper saying we're here for you, no matter what.
Okay.
And so they're basically like this app that is available in the United States as opposed to TikTok.
Yeah.
And TikTok isn't even like promised to stay in the United States. Like it just got back on the App Store.
Yeah.
And they've got like this like 90-day weird period where like they're trying to sell it to somebody in America.
Has that affected the amount of people that are staying on the platform? Like, are there lots of people that are still just moving out of the platform because they think that maybe it's not going to go through?
I don't think so,
I
not
don't know
anymore.
if you don't know this. Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Like people were like, "Oh, let's go to Lemonade or let's go to Red Dot or Red Note, whatever
Red
that.
Dot.
What was it called?
Red Note.
Red Note. And now, I promise you, I don't think anybody in the world uses Red Note.
Except for China.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people in China.
yeah, it's a lot of people in China, but yeah, they. I think it was ballsy. I think their timing was really good. The fact that like they had a whole newspaper page saying "We're here for you."
Yeah.
Like it was just like the perfect alternative for TikTok. It's also really good for business owners because a lot of business owners in the United States and I guess Europe they do
Especially
these like
small startup companies and
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
especially the people that do these like live selling things.
Yeah.
It's such a big thing in China.
Yeah.
It's stupid. Like not
Really?
not stupid. Like as in it's so big over there.
Yeah, yeah, I get what you mean.
Like I saw a photo, whether it's real or not, it looked crazy. It had like it was like a girl and she was like literally swiping through products. Like it would be like 10-second countdown and then just she had like maybe 25 phones just recording her. Like 25 different iPhones,
Really?
different accounts, different platforms. It was
And she just
wild. Yeah.
like she gets bidders from all of them.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
And so, yeah, Whatnot is a good alternative for those business owners. It's like a safe option. You don't want to.
You can also find some probably pretty niche products and like really like rare things. Cause,
Yeah,
people
you can get
would
weird,
Because
yeah.
people would sell like some crazy stuff like plants. Like
Yeah. This live stream shopping industry is actually valued at $1.3 billion just in China alone.
what?
$1.3 billion
For the
shop online. No, just in general. People shopping from live streams. that value of that industry is $1.3 billion just in China. That's how a lot of people shop, like in
That's
general.
kind of crazy. Yeah.
Would you ever like?
I don't know if I could do that.
Why not?
It's just what's it called? It's a bit unstable with the prices, right?
Yeah,
Like you could go be like, oh, I'm gonna get some new shoes today, and your range of how much you spend could, determine from everything,
yeah.
And
So
does
yeah,
it like the transaction automatically go through if you bid the highest? Like let's say you put 500 on, right?
yeah.
And you're like, oh shit, I don't want to. Like actually, I hope someone outbids me. I regret it, and then the transaction is and sold, and boom, 500 just gets deducted from your account. Is that how it works? Would you know?
Kinda. I mean, a lot of times it's happened where like the person bidding doesn't actually have the funds in the card that they've registered, so it just goes to the second highest bidder.
Right, I see.
And so, but yeah, it's really fun. It's really entertaining. It's really intense. Like, just imagine you're like going to war, going to a bidding war with someone for like these like shoes that you've always wanted, or like this hoodie that you've always wanted.
Yeah,
Um, yeah,
it get crazy.
yeah, I do see the transition happening to the United States more and more. But yeah,
Yeah.
China, like this is literally their bread and butter right now. Like this is the meta.
I wonder why it's so popular in China.
Well, I think
Is it like their social culture that's how most of their things work?
maybe I
Because
think it's also like,
because I've like
yeah,
I've seen I used to watch those videos of people who are like walking in the streets of China
yeah,
and just like going around the public,
yeah,
and there's so many like vendors, and they're all like shouting, like they're all just like come here, come here,
yeah.
like
Like in the
'cause
markets and
yeah, they're
stuff.
all trying to like throw out sales pitches on why you should buy the item in this stall.
Yeah.
So
Um,
maybe it's part of their social culture,
yeah, I also think
selling
it's like,
sales.
yeah, it's like the pendulum has swung kind of. Like I feel like we've gotten to a point where like product purchasing has become so chronically online
Mm.
that like you don't interact with a single human when you buy a thing now.
Yeah.
But now it's like, oh, we actually need this human interaction. I want to see a human holding up the product. Because I think a lot of it has come from the idea that, like, whenever you buy stuff online now, it's still so unreliable if that is actually the product. You could get, like, catfished or, like, I mean, we've
I
all
feel
been
like
there.
yeah, putting like a human behind it
Yeah.
gives it some like
Sort of trust. Kinda.
yeah,
And,
It
like,
gives
we've all been there when we've bought something that,
it
like,
gives it some validity of
yeah,
some sort. That
yeah,
these are nice shoes, right? Because it's
yeah,
literally someone holding them and like
yeah, in real
turning
life.
around.
It's not like this AI edited product photo.
As well as I feel like this is just a personal thing, right?
Yeah.
If you're on a stream with 10,000 people, right, and then you win the shoes, right?
Yeah.
It feels like you've won over these 10,000 other
It's like a
people.
flex almost.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's kind of like yeah.
Yeah. You know what's funny?
Yeah.
Whatnot actually started off by selling Funko Pops. Like
On
that.
live streams.
Yeah, that was their initial product. Which is crazy. And now like they're selling everything from like rare sneakers to like exclusive Pokemon
Some
cards.
Gucci Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, cool.
Insane. But yeah, I think if TikTok does go away, I think Whatnot has become a really solid contender to be next up because it's not.
But it's just live streams, right? There's no short form videos. It's just entirely live streams.
It's mainly live stream, yeah.
Okay.
But that part of the industry is growing so rapidly. Like Gary Vee swears by it.
Live streams.
Like live stream shopping. Like he thinks that is the future. He thinks if you do it now, you're ahead of the trend, so on and so forth.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know. Do you ever see yourself like being a part of that? Like whether it's buying or selling, like would you buy something because it's on a live stream?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe depends
Yeah.
on what's being sold. I'd probably buy some very like niche little things,
Yeah.
like yeah, like this, like a plant.
Yeah.
Like, but like I don't know if I would go like so far to buy like I don't know, like sneakers and stuff.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, it's definitely the future. I think if you hop on it now as a small business, I think you have an insane like growth future potential. So, I would hop on it. If fucking Gary Vee says hop on it, just hop on it. Gary Vee has been like the guy that predicts everything in their mama. And hey, who knows? If TikTok actually goes away, Whatnot could be the alternative.